This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We are now at Lillestrøm Varemesse. This is Expo area and we're here at Nordic EV Summit 2021. So I'm in one of the places, I'm not sure what to call it, Expo halls. We're gonna check it out. Interesting stuff over here. Let's start here. Well, actually, let's go this way. Let's go this way. So I'm not sure if I want to look at all this stuff. Wait a minute. Mobile CCS 2 charger. Ooh, battery pack plus mobile charger in a container. Well, okay, I keep bumping into people here who recognizes me, but anyway, done with the Neo for now. We are in the Polestar. Well, okay, I can show you Polestar 2. You guys have seen it. Well, actually, they haven't brought Polestar 1 here, but this one here, Polestar Precept. Holy macaroni. If you thought that the ET7 over there looked sexy, this is just beyond sexy. Oh shit, look at those brakes. What? Are you trying to brake with a trailer or something? Huh, what's up with the trend, by the way, with LiDAR on the roof of every new car coming out? This is super sleek. Oh, okay. They go for camera, except for this looks like dummy cameras. There are no cameras there. Wait a minute. Ah, you see, I don't know if you can see it here, but this is just a dummy. Yes, there is nothing. I don't know if you can see it here, but there's everything here. There's a play. Okay, let me see in the back. But at least it's a concept. What it could look like in the future. Huh. Well, cool. I wonder if there's plywood under the. We have to check. Of course, we have to check under here. What is under the car? Okay, there's no plywood, unlike the Model 3. But okay, all right. Why is it on slicks? They put slicks on it, or semi-slicks. Okay, anyway, that's the Precept. So let's check out what else is over here. Oh, I think I need food eventually. Yeah, the food is included in the ticket. And I also need to find some people I'm supposed to meet them. There we have recharge people. This is one-of-a-kind EV. It says electric car, 1914 Baker Electric Coupe. All right, now it's moving. You see, this could have been the future. Well, I mean, this could have been the reality, but then the fossil cars came. We're gonna go on a little ride with it. So this is how they operate this.
Well, this is two handles here, basically to control the car, and the steering wheel is this, and you can tip it up. Both of them you can tip it up, and the this other small one is the speed, and you control the speed by putting the current down through some big resistors down in the bottom of the car, and so that's a little bad, you can tell, because even if you drive slowly. You use a lot of battery current anyway, because you put a lot of the excess current down through the resistors, which is down the bottom of the car. So, but and then you have a bell here, because the car is silent, so you need to scare people, so move them away, like a tram in the old days. And then there's 5-speed forward, and down in the bottom I have two brake pedals there.
Two brake pedals?
Yeah. So it's, yeah. And now we're going to start driving, so I'm moving forward here. And it goes nice and smooth. Just looking, yeah.
And then how do you turn?
Yeah, turn in a minute. I'll show you how to turn. We'll just find a corner. There's no corner here.
Okay.
We'll take it out. We'll take it out on the motorway here, high speed out here.
Limited aerodynamics.
Yeah.
So what is the cruising maximum speed there?
Maximum speed is about 25-30 kilometers an hour.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and this car I bought 6 months ago, and I made it ready for registration. I got a license plate in Denmark, and so I can drive it legally on the road.
Oh, so you have to. Okay.
So
that's
turn it like this.
interesting.
It can go really fast, I'll tell you.
Whoa. This is.
Good
This
speed.
is so weird. What is the range of it then?
Well, the range about this is about 100 kilometers.
100
Oh
kilometers.
yeah, it's fine. It's
More than that. Try that in a Leaf that is 100 years old.
yeah.
Roger!
Yeah, Roger.
EV blogger.
We're on his blog, we were simultaneously in 2 blogs at once.
So what do you think then? Have you tried
Oh.
charging in this yet?
Sure.
No, not yet.
Well,
How does it charge?
Well, I think the guy asked you for a ride, didn't he?
Yeah. I'm going to have a ride. I've got to go back to the stage.
Ah,
Gonna be
I've
now?
just come out.
Well, we can take. Let us take you to
I'll
the.
drive you to the stage.
We'll take you there. We'll take you there. VIP travel in the new Jaguar.
We'll drive you down to the stage.
Thank you.
That's not true.
It's Back to the Future time, isn't it? This is Back to the Future.
Thank you, Elena.
Yeah, thank you. Do we wave at people like the Queen?
Yeah, no, like
I
this,
think
like
so.
this.
Yeah, yes, like this, yeah. Yes.
170-year-old mirror,
Wow.
so you can shine yourself up before you go on the
Oh, I
stage.
don't want to look at myself, thank you. Yeah, other people have to, but I shouldn't have to suffer that.
Ringing the bell. Yeah,
Well,
we need to keep ringing the bell.
We cannot ring the bell.
Stop doing the
You
bell.
need to stop. You need to stop.
Okay, no more bell.
Oh, no more bell.
It's the same thing as
Roger.
our fire alarm.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
It's really important.
Okay.
Okay.
Apologies.
Oops.
Yellow card, red card, then
Yeah,
we're out.
God, you're right.
But that's, well,
We go to the
Let's just
stage.
get
Yeah, we gotta
Roger
go.
to the stage.
People are going to be panicking if I.
It's the same.
Yeah.
But let me do the knocking test.
shit.
Ooh.
But you have to use I mean, the bell is for to get
Yeah.
people away, you know, because they can't hear you coming.
Is this original?
Well, it's restorated, of
Yeah.
course. It's
Yeah.
restorated. It's not 107 years
Yeah.
old.
If you look at me, Bjørn, half of me is restorated. You can't look like this and be original. It doesn't work like that, you know. But it's so good to see Bjørn Nyland here at. Well,
can
of
you
course
go,
he's here, the
um,
Nordic EV Summit. To my mind, he is you, the man using the camera, is VIP guest of honor. If you've not come across Bjørn before,
I know
look at his.
Bjørn.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
And especially if it comes to
2.5
charging.
years ago, we met, and we obviously appreciate the support at the time, and very important influencer.
I drive I sometimes wear a Jaguar I-Pace. Actually, I'm not the Tesla kind of sort of maniac you can be, you know, sometimes. But no, I like the Jaguar I-Pace very much. I've had it for a year. Very happy with it. A few things, you know, software's not quite what it could be. But as a driver's car, it's just lovely. You know, it's a proper driver's car. There you are. Put it on record.
Thank you very much.
Take
I
it,
fully
take
agree.
it to the left
A
here.
wonderful car, 2019's car of the year.
Thank you. And Mr. Bjørn Nyland, EV rockstar, EV royalty.
We're definitely arriving like a rock star.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, arriving
It's as close as you're going to get to
1908?
helicopter.
1914. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
that's almost the year I was born. Right, I'm going to get out. Thank you.
All right.
Well, good to have you here.
Okay.
Have a good session. I think I'll come in.
Yeah,
Join
it's a
it.
charging session. Bjørn, this is the next 2 o'clock session. Is all about
Yeah,
charging.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
From
park
some-
this here pretty soon
right.
here somewhere.
Have fun. Man, everywhere I go in this area, people recognize this lady. Deutsch, right?
No, Polish.
Polish.
I'm
Okay.
Polish journalist.
Okay. Sorry, but everyone recognized me. She was like Teslabjorn, Teslabjorn.
We are really fans of yours, and the 1,000 kilometers tests are amazing, and for us in Poland are very, very useful because we also have from time to time now winter, and we're very curious about new models, and you have access to all the brands. So, well.
Okay, so I get off the car, and then the first guy I meet, he's like, Bjørn, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Actually, I saw you on YouTube. We were preparing for this event, and there wasn't much available. I think maybe the online presence of the brand itself is actually not great. And then I saw your event of the walk around in 2019. That was really cool to get an idea of the vibe, what different companies are involved, and that really helped me a lot. So I really wanted to meet you as well and tell you a little bit more about our company and what we do.
Cool. Okay, this one I have to show you guys. Kempower. The Kempower team is here. I already spoke to them. You see here, we see the mobile chargers. These are actually working ones. And then this one is just a dummy. You can see, yeah, it's just it's actually responding. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's responding, but it's just a dummy, right? But anyway, here we see the charging the charger stacks. You know, where you have all those modules you guys have seen before. Again, it's just a dummy, but this is what it will look like. We have the cool switching of the power modules and everything. And then over here, this is the dispenser that you guys have seen, the Kempower dispenser. So, okay, I was going to get some more food, but I ran into Bo from ABRP. You guys, I think last time we met, it was at Falkenberg Supercharger.
That's true. You have very good memory. Yeah.
Falkenberg Supercharger at Max Burgers.
Yeah, the place to be.
Yes, yes. Do you prefer Max Burger or Burger King or McDonald's?
I think Max beats the rest actually right now.
You see, great minds think alike. So, but for you guys who don't know, Bo, he's the founder of. Well, are you founder, right? Of ABRP.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's been a while now. Since
it's actually we know exactly when we passed 5 years, which was a couple of weeks back, because we had some technical trouble. Something expired after exactly 5 years.
Okay.
So the site stopped working.
Okay.
So that was a way to celebrate 5 years. But but yeah, so 5 years.
But wow, so how you guys existed 5 years only?
Yeah.
But you guys have millions of users now.
Yeah. It's been growing tremendously, and now, especially after Corona this summer, we had a tremendous growth of users, and it's just fantastic to see all the users finding us and starting to feel that it's useful and daring to buy an EV because there's a way to find your way with them and so on. It's fantastic.
So do you know how many users you have, roughly?
Oh yeah, it depends on your account, but a few 100,000 per month are actively using
per month
are using the app. So
and total then?
Yeah.
Millions?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could have that many subscribers.
I will try to help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But awesome. This is cool to meet the guy behind ABRP. So yeah, I think I will. Oh, I have to get some food now before it goes away.
Yeah. You do that.
Yeah, I'll chat a little bit with Bo again also. I just bumped into the Tritium stand, and behind me I have Bjørn from Tritium, and we're going to check out the new type of charger we'll get. This one, right? It's called the RTM 75.
Correct.
It has similar Tritium. They have this design where you put the plug in here. I kind of
exactly
remember.
like a holster.
Yeah,
like a cowboy. Correct.
So this is the new one,
yes.
New type.
So, just you remember the old Tritium chargers? They all had this sort of compact build and quite stylish design. We've maintained that, and we could do that because we have the liquid cooling, which makes it all very compact. But the new range of chargers, starting with the RTM, and then evolving into the PKM, the higher power chargers that we are going to launch in due time, is all based on the same platform. And one of the key differences with the current range of product is that we offer the simultaneous charging, so 2 charge points on one charger that can work simultaneously, 2 cars at the same time. But also, if you look here on the left, you can see a bit of the inside of the charger. And there you see that we have a very modular approach. So you have different modules that you can quite easily service. Should there be a problem, you can take them out just like with one man or person and exchange them. But also you can upgrade. So you can start maybe with 50 kilowatt and then upgrade to a higher level. And then what you see here is a project that we did in the US, one of the first projects with the new architecture. And it's for the company called referral. And we have 30 chargers in one charging depot for their ride-hail services. So what you will see soon is already in the UK and in Australia and in the US, we have these chargers in the ground, commercial product, and we are now going, developing that further into the higher power levels. And I think what is important is we will see not only that the charge parks are going to increase in power and increase in number of chargers per site, but also just the sheer number of chargers. And that means that we also have to think about how can we manufacture those chargers in the best possible way, in the most cost-effective way, and with acceptable lead times. As you know at the moment, that's really a big problem. So that is the next step for us to go. With this new design, we not only have the best charger for use, the best charger for maintenance and operation, but also the best charger for manufacturability. So we can make them in larger quantities.
Now I have some questions. When you're splitting like this, how many kilowatt do they, or how is it distributed?
Yeah, so in this case, because it's 75, it's an uneven distribution. We have 25 on one side and 50 on the other. So here you can see you have 3 power modules of 25, and these are the rectification modules, so the AC to DC. And so of course, if you have 50, you have only 2, and then you would split 2 on either side. If you have 75, you would split this one to the right and this one to the left.
And then these are for cooling, right?
Yes, this is the liquid cooling. And these are quick connectors, so that, like I said before, it's important to have a quick exchange if that's necessary. So this is what that's for.
And I see also here, finally we get proper cables, proper length on the cable, right? How is this again? There was a counterweight here.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So what we saw, for example, with the RT50, we had fairly short cables because we wanted the cables to be off the ground, because you don't want to have tripping hazard. You don't want to, you don't want the wear and tear of the cable. But of course, if you make them short like that, new cars came onto the market with different positions of the charging port, and then you have a problem. So we needed to make the cables longer, but yeah, we can't have them lying on the ground. So we developed this cable management system that works with a counterweight, which you can see here, and basically a cable going over a little wheel back to the charging cable. And so that means you can see it maybe over here. So you can see the cable here. It's not even activated here, so but this is quite close. But you can pull it out like 5.5 meters in total, roughly. And then when you hang it back up, as you can probably see here, the cable is still off the ground. See? So that is how it works.
Finally. And then also another question I have. You know, these Tritium, the 50 kilowatt chargers, they have this high pitch noise. The Tritium V-fill chargers, right? It's called.
Yeah.
What about these ones? Or?
No, you won't have that anymore. And even the later versions of the RT50 V-fill, they went down in kilohertz, because that was a phenomenon that was not appreciated. So what you have experienced, Bjørn, is one of the oldest chargers. And the thing is, Norway is such a mature market, so all of our first chargers are in Norway. So that's why they make still a bit more noise than the new ones.
Okay, the next thing I will show you is actually a charger. But there's something about this charger that at least I want to show you guys. So we have now, this company is called Euroloop, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then, okay, can you show me your product?
Yes, absolutely. So we are called Euroloop, but we have a brand called Willbert, which is dedicated to e-mobility products. And we produce standalone high power and high efficiency chargers.
So this one? Right?
Yes, exactly. So this is our first product which hit the market. It's called Amber One. Since William Gilbert, from whom we have the name for our brand, said that electricity is like amber, so hence the name of our product. And it is a standalone 150 modular charger, so it can be a 25, 50, 75, 100, 125 or 150 kilowatt charger, depending on how many modules you want to put into it. And over here you can see one of the modules that goes into the charger. Is a relatively small unit that one person can lift. And what is really remarkable about it is that normally it has a heatsink here installed, and this is what actually cools the charger. Due to the fact that we have very low energy losses, we basically cut the energy losses compared to the other products. We can still use air cooling, which is a good thing because we don't have to use liquid cooling, which is prone to failure. So as I mentioned already, the efficiency of the charger is second to none. We have 97% efficiency of the chargers, which means that we basically cut the energy losses in half. This might sound like something like not so much, but if you like bring it to the big scale, it can save a lot of energy for like humanity worldwide. If you look at some of the assumptions, some of the predictions, how much energy will be delivered through fast charging in 2030, we can save like around 6 terawatt hours per year of energy thanks to increased efficiency, which partially stems from the fact that we use silicon carbide switching technology. This is a relatively new tech that will be more and more popular in DC chargers. We're just like the first company to introduce it. We have our first units already installed in Poland for more than a year now. So we're like already, we feel very confident with this technology, and right now we would like to bring it to more partners in other European countries and not only. So what is very special about this entire architecture is that not only you lose less energy, but you can also have, thanks to that, isolated electronics. What that means is that the active components will never get in touch with the ambient air, so the pollution, the PM particles, the salt that can come with air will never reside on the active components. That means that it will not cause a short circuit. So basically your electronic components won't age as much as with the other chargers, which is great for reliability of the product long term. And obviously we designed these chargers for 10 years plus. We as a development team, lots of our members come from CERN, so we were developing tech for Large Hadron Collider, and over there we had standards of like lifetime of 25 years and radiation. That was the requirements for our electronics design, and lots of those lessons we basically applied to our Willbert Amber 1 charger, which can go up to 150 kilowatts, and soon we'll introduce new chargers which will be also 300 kilowatts plus.
So I have some questions. What about the competitors? Let's say ABB, Tritium, Delta chargers. Do they use the silicon carbide?
Yeah, so not all of that information is widely available. It is possible to make a charger with silicon carbide switching technology which won't have the same efficiency. So there's a lot of details how to design the converter itself to have that efficiency. But even if you do have it, what is really important is you shouldn't have it only at the peak value. You should sustain it in the power spectrum window for as much as possible. So our chargers is the only charger in the market that can sustain that efficiency between 25 to 100%, which means that if you have a charger that can deliver 100 kilowatts, if you charge between 25 kilowatts to 100 kilowatts, it will be always charging with 97% efficiency, which is basically unheard of. And this is like very good news, like given the fact that cars obviously have different charging curves, and you want to always be in the power spectrum where you have the highest efficiency. So just as an example, once we were charging the BMW i3, and 97% energy delivered to the car was delivered with 97% efficiency. So these are the values that you are looking at. These are the numbers that you're looking at, especially as a charging point operator. If you're looking at long-term competitiveness of your business, then you want to make sure that you're not just turning energy into heat. At the end of the day, chargers are just big converters, and this is the most critical aspect of it, like how efficient they are. So once the charging will become commodity, like 5 years, 10 years down the road, it will be super important to have as high efficiency as possible.
Yeah, because by the end of the day, as the customer, when you plug it in and you charge, there is a bit of loss.
Yeah.
And then, well, in many cases, the customer pays for the price of energy after losses. But who's paying for the losses? Customers are, of course.
A customer.
Exactly.
Yeah. It always goes down to the customer. But it's gonna change, and it's already changing. So in Germany, there's a Electric regulation which is targeting this exact problem, because some of the CPOs that were charging customers based on the energy that went into the charger was used for the energy that will eventually be delivered to the car, but also for the auxiliary equipment. What Electric is exchanging is that you have a DC meter on the output of the charger, which takes into account losses from the conversion, from the auxiliary usage of the charger, and also from the losses in the power cable that goes into the car itself. So in the end, the customer should only pay for the energy delivered to the car battery or to the car auxiliary systems as well. So there's already regulation. Germany is the first one to introduce that, but I'm sure that other countries will follow soon. And we were very happy with that, because that actually puts into perspective and puts an emphasis on what we've been working on, like make the charger as efficient as possible, lose as the least amount of energy possible, basically.
Okay, the next product I'm going to show you is called Supercharge. Now, this is Supercharge. They don't make their own charging hardware. It's more like they wrap around something. It's basically just weather seal around existing charging stations. So this is a Norwegian product, right?
That's correct. It's quite new. It was designed during the winter, and it was introduced to the market in June this year. And this product belongs to Arendal Harbor, and it was developed for them. It's meant actually for high-speed charging of electric boats and electric cars. And basically, it could be used for whatever. One of the functionality that we have, it's a CCS2 charging cable, and it's retractable, so it could never go into the sea, because when you are finished charging, it goes back into the charger and on a safe place. So the whole habitat is and the housing itself is actually fully insulated. It's inside. It's a dehumidifier. It's heating, and it's also ventilation inside. So it's a protected area inside. So I mean, basically, no chargers are actually built for very tough conditions with the humidity, with rain, with snow and heavy wind, nor actually seawater spray. So this is a protected, a safe haven for chargers, and it's perfect then for both EVs, for boats, buses, and whatever.
Can we see inside?
We can look inside, of course.
You see here we have insulated. Oh, that's pretty thick. Look at this. So it's insulated?
It's heavy insulated, and this is a super material. So it equals like a 15 centimeter thick wall in a building.
Wow.
And if we go inside, here we have.
This one is just a prototype, right?
This is a prototype, so there's not a floor in this one. But on the next version, it will be a floor also inside.
So it's completely tight here?
Completely locked area. And also this This is the ventilation system. It's also closed, and it's the dehumidifier is going. So we can keep like 50% relative humidity inside. So it's very protected, and it could be heated, so there will be no condensed, no humid inside. When the charger starts operating and charging a vehicle, of course the temperature inside will rise. When it goes above 35 degrees, then the dehumidifier stops, it's switched off, and this hatch is opened, and the fan is starting to take away the heat from the charger. And after when the temperature is gone below 35 degrees, then this is locked and the dehumidifier starts to operate again. So you have a completely safe haven for the charger inside.
And if we put this in Finnmark when it's minus 30 degrees?
That's correct. It's like you have it inside a house. There's a heating element, as I told you. So there will be a safe, typically a temperature inside. You can put it to 10 degrees or 15 degrees, whatever you like inside, even if you are up in Finnmark.
By the way, you guys probably not recognize it. I think we have to go to this side. You recognize this screen. We've seen this way too many times before, right? You see, can we open this door also? You see, it's just a Delta charger.
It's a Delta charger inside this unit. So we have done some small modification. We are actually selling lots of Delta chargers in Norway, and this is also a small modification where we actually have the HMI, the user unit, is put on this side, and it's also on this door, so you can have it. Operation it's already done from the outside. So here you have the normal operation, and you can use the RFID, and you could use the app to charge, and even you could also, there is a bank terminal also coming here that I already showed you. This was not actually, we did not have enough time to put it here, but this will be like here, so the customers have already ordered this from us, so this will be put in the next day, but we didn't reach it for this event.
Cool. Let's see. Can you see on this side also? And I think on that side, this is where the outlet goes.
The hot air is coming out there.
Okay, let me see here. So it's yeah, that one. Okay.
Yep.
On this side.
On this side, you have also access to the service, like to servicing the charger on both sides. You have the heating element, and here you have the dehumidifier, where you could select the rate of humidity you could accept inside. Normally it will be like 50 or 60% relative humidity, and here is the fan taking out the hot air from the charger when it operates.
So all these components are connected together with a brain somewhere.
That's correct. So it's a small brain kind of saving the environment inside. So you all, at all circumstances, you have a nice environment inside for the charger. And as you can see, this has been at the seaside in Arendal for 4 months. But you can't see any. There are no dust. I mean, there's completely clean inside.
What, this actual one here has been there? Or
this physical unit here has been in Arendal at Arendal Harbour for 4 months, and we borrowed it back for this event.
It seems brand new.
It's I mean, we haven't done anything, and so we have had success. This habitat, it works perfect. We are soon now to come the 20-foot mobile multi-charger hub with the battery bank up to 1 megawatt hour, and here you can see we do white labeling, so the customer could actually choose what branding or what colors. So here we are on a construction plant here are electric excavators coming to charge, and we also have here some
solar panels.
Solar panels, sorry. Also to use the roof of the container. And here is the operator of the excavator just pushing fast to fast charge. And there is also another excavator coming to charge. So there will be, on this it's 2 outlets, and we also have possibility to have even more.
There's batteries inside, right?
A battery bank of 400 kilowatt hour inside already here.
And you can also feed it with power from the grid on the site?
Yes, we do. Both from the solar panels and from the grid.
So that was pretty interesting. So as far as I understand, you guys are not locked to Delta. You can use whatever, Tritium or whatever you want.
That's correct. For now we have like lots of Delta chargers. We also have Star Charge, but there is no limitation in what we can use inside these habitats.
So this is cool. It's slightly different from what I've seen today. You guys don't make chargers. You just wrap the chargers around and weatherproof them, weather seal them, or make them more flexible for construction sites.
That's correct. So we make them mobile and we make them safe, and also for harsh environments where you have heavy vehicles maybe could crash and harm them. So this is what we do, and we are a technology company, and we are not an operator ourselves.
Yeah, cool. And Norwegian product.
That's correct.
Made in Norway.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Man, I didn't expect to stay that long. It's already 5:30. It's been a constant stream of people coming up to me. Some people just want to take a selfie. Some people interview me. There was a lady from Poland. I spoke to so many people. It's just overwhelming. I'm actually quite flattered. So many people recognize me and like, yo, Bjørn, want to show me products or just talk to me? But okay, anyway, whoa, that's a Tesla for kids over there. So they have now covered the ET7 here. See, we have Elbil Anno here. Here we have some kind of studio for Nordic, yeah, with some glass. Just gonna do a little show, walk around. Now they're kind of closed for the day. Here we have some food area. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to eat too much food because I was mostly just... There's a Kempower team, by the way. Kempower team is there living now. Hola! Yeah, so there's a Kempower team. I will eat dinner with them later tonight. So, yeah, see you. Yeah, there's a stage area. There's some music going on there. Yeah, all the food was here today. So it's but they have one more day tomorrow, but I'm not coming here tomorrow because tomorrow I'm actually picking up and borrowing the Kia EV6. So now there's some drink and stuff over here at the Polestar. I'm also not joining them. I'm going for I'm going home now, and then I guess I'll be Oh, let's get out. It's getting noisy over here. So this was the only hall. I thought it was several halls with exhibition, but it's only this one. And I actually didn't bother looking at the speeches. I was mainly looking to check out stuff like the Polestar. But so, well, anyway, now you guys have seen it. Nordic EV Summit 2021. So I guess I have to come back here next year. Fortunately, it happens in Oslo, Norway, so I don't have to travel too far. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.